Hi Aries, thank you for joining me for your May general read. Please remember that this is general, so it's not going to resonate for everyone, and that includes the cross watchers. Please switch the energies around if it applies, but never try and force a timeline to fit. If it's not your story this time, then it's absolutely okay to just leave it be. You will normally find that during a general read, some bits will resonate for you and other bits won't. And the bits that are not hitting the mark for you, they're usually part of someone else's timeline. So yeah, don't try and force anything to fit your story if it doesn't fit, okay? Right. Aries, collective energies, please. Okay, so the first card out is the Emperor, so that's your energy, Aries. The Seven of Wands is Leo energy. The Five of Swords, Venus in Aquarius energy. The Seven of Swords is Moon in Aquarius energy. The Magician is Mercury, so that's air energy. The Six of Coins, Moon in Taurus. The King of Swords is Aquarius energy. The Two of Swords, Moon in Libra energy. And the Wheel of Fortune, so that's Jupiter, fire energy. Then you've got the Queen of Swords, Libra energy. The Queen of Wands, Aries energy. The Hermit, Virgo energy. And the Page of Coins, which pertains to the start of winter. You also have the King of Wands and the Six of Wands, both Leo energy. Okay, so what I'm seeing in your read, Aries, at the moment you are focused very much on trying to enjoy your life with the King of Wands and the Six of Wands. So you're trying to find ways of how to express yourself, basically. Now, some of you could be looking into creative ventures for this, and others of you, you could just be looking at sort of having a bit of a makeover, just really looking at the things that you can control and the things that you can improve on. Now, I'm also seeing in your read, Aries, that some of you are trying to get someone's attention, and if this isn't you, then it's someone else who's trying to get your attention. I'm feeling quite strongly that some of you could be around an individual who is currently trying to make a bit of a show of themselves in the way that they're trying to show you what they've got. They're trying to show you what it's like they're trying to get your attention, but they're going about it in completely the wrong way, and it's actually making you cringe a bit. Now, I'm feeling that perhaps some of you might feel the need to sort of retract from social media for a little bit, because a lot of things that you're seeing online at the moment is just really making you eye roll so hard. It's like there are individuals around you who they're trying too hard, basically, and it's like they're trying to prove a point that they're this kind, giving individual, but you know deep down that they're only doing that so that they can get attention, basically. It's not great. So I'm feeling that you've just had enough of that kind of energy around you. You find it very, very shallow. You firmly believe in, if you're going to do a good deed, then you do not have to shout out about it. Just do it and leave it at that. But there's a lot of these people in your energy who are doing these good deeds purely so that they can brag about it, and it's really it's irritating to you massively. Now, I can also see in your cards, Aries, that you are sitting in your full power here with the Emperor. You are trying to actually negotiate here with someone. Now, this particular individual hasn't been truthful. They haven't been putting in their fair share, and you're trying to negotiate with that individual. You're trying to say to them, look, you can't just keep taking all the time and not giving back. That's not fair. We're supposed to be working here as a team. Some of you have actually caught someone red-handed stealing as well. So I'm feeling that for some Aries that are watching, you're either a boss or a supervisor, or you're somehow otherwise in control, or in charge, I should say. And some of you have caught an individual around you stealing. So that is currently being dealt with, and you're going to deal with it very fair and very swift. It's not an energy that's going to hang around you for too long. You're going to discover it and you're going to deal with it, and that's it, done, finished. Now, I'm also seeing, Aries, that there is an individual around you, and they are wanting to negotiate with you. And this individual, I'm feeling quite strongly, you have them on block with the Seven of Wands. I'm feeling that this incident between you both happened quite quickly with the Five of Swords, because that pertains to someone leaving a situation really quite suddenly. And it's like you've uncovered some sort of dishonesty here when it pertains to this particular individual. So instead of involving yourself in an argument, you've just completely removed yourself out of that equation, and you've put them on block. There's no communication between you. As far as you're concerned, it's done. But as far as the individual that you're dealing with is concerned, it's not done. And they are literally, I'm picking up here on a little bit of manipulation as well. I'm feeling that someone is trying to manipulate their way back into your life. Now, because this is a general read, this can literally be anything. This can be a romantic connection or a family member. It can be anyone that this is resonating for you. But this individual, I'm not feeling that that they can be trusted, to be completely honest. It's you have had many quarrels with this particular individual before in the past, many. This certainly isn't the first time that you've cut off communication when it pertains to this individual. There's definitely a never-ending cycle between you and this individual. You're just not able to see eye to eye, and it doesn't matter how many times you try and temper the situation. It doesn't matter how many times you try and negotiate with this individual. They're not great at listening to the points of view of others. They're really, really not. It's a very selfish individual. Tell us something else, please, about this person for Aries. Yeah. The Six of Coins came out again, but this time it was off balance. This is an individual who, as I say, they're really, really selfish. They don't... They tend to take constantly and they don't give anything back. Right, for some of you this does pertain to a romantic connection, and for those of you where this is romance, I'm seeing that you're not going to be giving this individual another chance. You removing yourself from this situation, that is your final answer, and for you it's done. You're currently planning your future without this particular connection, and you're going to be, in fact, some of you have met someone new already, and you're going to be offering your emotions to a brand new connection here. And you're not going to be, no, I'm not seeing that you're going to be investing in that situation. So that'll be why they are currently trying to show off online, and that's exactly why they're going overboard. Over expressions of kindness and generosity and niceness, and it's like you've seen this, eye rolling, knowing full well that that individual is nothing like what they're making themselves out to be. They're nothing like that. And you're seeing all of these comments that they're attracting as well. And you're sitting there thinking, can you people honestly not see what this individual is really, really like? Are you that blind? In your guidance, we've got the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the Hermit, and the Page of Coins. So, yeah, this is you literally picking yourself back up again and picking up the pieces. For those of you who are not yet at that stage of gathering yourself back up, then that guidance is for you literally to do exactly that. Stand up, brush yourself down, and carry on as best you can, and never letting go of the fact here with this particular combination that you know the truth of the situation. You have seen behind the mask of that individual, and you have seen that raw ugliness. And I'm not talking ugly on a physical level, I'm talking on a soul level. You've seen that individual's, it's borderline evil. For some of you it is. And there's the guidance here is to literally draw that line in the sand with the Queen of Swords, and avoid putting yourself in competition with other individuals, and avoid taking on that pompous individual that you've been dealing with. Avoid taking on their energy, and to focus here on yourself with the Queen of Wands. So remembering your worth, remembering your value, and Also, for some of you, you're sitting watching the individual that you have been dealing with treat someone else far kinder and far nicer than they treat you. And it's stirring up these emotions of, well, why didn't you treat me that good? The truth to the situation is, and this is what you must not forget, that individual is again showing the same mask that they were showing you right at the beginning. The individual that they are now currently with, or being overly nice to, they are soon going to find out the truth to that particular individual, and they are going to find themselves in the exact same situation that you are currently going through. Okay. And also avoid communicating with the other individual that they're dealing with, all right, because they're not going to listen to reason at the moment. I'm feeling here that that person is currently being love bombed, and while they're being love bombed, they're not going to listen to reason, they're not going to listen to you, they're not going to listen to anyone. Okay, you literally, the only thing you can do is continue to be separate from that situation and allow that other individual to come to you when they're ready. Because trust me, they will. They absolutely will. When the individual that you have been dealing with is doing to that person what they were doing to you, they are definitely going to come to you and start asking you questions. Were they like this to you as well? And that's when you can tell your story. But you can't skip a step here. You have to allow that individual to come in, because of course if you approach them straight away, they're just going to be so defensive, because at the moment they're being love bombed, and it's not something that you can force. So that's what they're telling you here with the Hermit card. Introspect, wait, don't act, just wait. And with the Page of Coins being here as well, they're letting you know that you're not actually going to have to wait that long, because the Page of Coins pertains to the start of winter. So the start of winter, the mask from the pompous person is going to start to slip, and that's when their true colours are going to start to come through. Whoa. Yeah, look at that. Puppet master. Pulling your strings, narcissist, manipulation, control, assert yourself, addictive relationship. And wedding rings, union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, and everlasting promise. Now, for some of you, this individual promised to marry you. Some of you were engaged to this individual, and for others of you it was constant promising that they would, but never actually did anything about it. So it's like getting engaged but then refusing point blank to set a date, and refusing point blank to listen to any sort of wedding plans. All of these for you were red flags, massive red flags, empty promises. So this individual is currently doing the exact same thing to their current connection. I can promise you that. And it's all a farce. Everything you're seeing online, it's a complete farce. And the majority of you are actually heading straight towards a brand new connection that actually is with a genuine soul connection, and it is going to end in a situation where everything's mutual, everything's balanced, your happy ending. You're literally walking towards your genuine happy ending here. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Yeah, so you're trying to rebuild your confidence. You're literally picking yourself back up again from nothing. And for some of you, this individual left you in a bit of a financial mess as well. And you're going to be recovering from that quite quickly. Okay. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentments. And when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. So yeah, you are redirecting your energies into individuals that actually do deserve your time and your energy. And there's nothing arrogant about that. It's literally, no more are you going to be investing in situations where you're just not appreciated. Oh, I'll take these two. Right. Surrender to the divine, full moon. It says, I am getting the answers I need. I'll try and read out the rest. It's in tiny, tiny writing. A wish you made may be about to come true. It's make or break time. A sense of madness is in the air. Breathe and stay calm. Forgiveness releases negative energies and letting go of the past. And then emotions are running high, supermoon. Success is close, I just must trust. Very successful job or relationship. A resolution is closer than you think. Don't ignore the obvious. Something exciting lies ahead. And make sure events are not blown out of proportion. So, yeah. A lot of you really are heading straight towards your genuine happy ending without that individual. Breaking bad habits, self-acceptance, excellent mental health, and letting go of vices. For some of you, yeah, I see it now. That individual, their weapon is love bombing. And love bombing can be very, very addictive. Very. Oh, that was quick. Right, so we've got number 14, Ride the Wave, and that's a 5. And 5s in tarot pertain to challenges, changes, instability, fear of the unknown as well. Okay, so it says, right now, success is easy and effortless. You can be assured that you enter in a time when you can ride the wave of abundance. The tide has turned. You can put your surfing skills to the test. Everything that you know, all of your talents, coupled with your hopes and dreams, will carry you forward. People and circumstances have come out of the ocean of potential and possibility to take shape in a wave of spectacular activity. Know that you're definitely on the right path. So for those of you who are realizing the full extent of the individual that you had been dealing with, the extent of their lies and their deceit and this false portrayal of who they make themselves out to be, you are absolutely on the right path there of just completely leaving that individual in the past, completely. It is hurtful for you to have to sit there and watch that person treat a new individual really kind and really nice. It's very, very hurtful. It cuts deep, because why did they not treat you with that same level of respect and kindness? The truth is, they're not. They're really, really not. And you are going to be finding this out very, very soon. Okay, so for those of you who are easily offended at swearing, then your read has ended now. Thank you very, very much for watching. And for those of you who don't give a shit, this is the Rebel deck. It is very blunt, and it can be quite brutal as well. So it's just to finish off your read, and please remember as well that it works in exactly the same way as all of the other tarot and oracle, where it's for the viewers to decide what side of the table that they're sitting at for every single card that comes out. Okay, so again, it's all completely interchangeable. Okay, you are being shady. Watch out, shit could get ugly. I think we know what side of the table that one's for. And fuck, shit's about to get real. You need your people around you. Drop the fucking ego. Vulnerability is hot as fuck, and lightning. Figure shit out on your own. Okay, so that is what I have for you, Aries. Please get in touch if that resonated for you, because I don't know what it is that I'm reading. I literally have to trust my cards and the other messages as and when they come in. I do read all of your comments, but I might not be able to reply to them all. I absolutely do appreciate every single interaction on my channel. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, then that information can be found in the pinned comments below. So thank you again, Aries. Take care, and we shall speak again soon. Bye.